Malus is a genus of about 30–55 species of small deciduous apple trees or shrubs in the family Rosaceae, including the domesticated orchard apple. The other species are generally known as crabapples, crabs, or wild apples. The genus is native to the temperate zone of the Northern Hemisphere. Description: apple trees are typically 4–12 m tall at maturity, with a dense, twiggy crown. The leaves are 3–10 cm long, alternate, simple, with a serrated margin. The flowers are borne in corymbs, and have 5 petals, which may be white, pink or red, and are perfect, with usually red stamens that produce copious pollen, and a half-inferior ovary. Flowering occurs in the spring after 50–80 growing degree days. Apples require cross-pollination between individuals by insects. All are self-sterile, and self-pollination is impossible, making pollinating insects essential. Several Malus species, including domestic apples, hybridize freely. They are used as food plants by the larvae of a large number of Lepidoptera species. See list of Lepidoptera that feed on Malus. The fruit is a globose pome, varying in size from 1–4 cm diameter in most of the wild species, to 6 cm in M. silvestris versa, 8 cm in M. domestica, and even larger in certain cultivated orchard apples. The center of the fruit contains 5 carpels arranged star-like, each containing 1 or 2 seeds. Cultivation: for the Malus domestica cultivars, the cultivated apples, see apple. Crabapples are popular as compact ornamental trees, providing blossom in spring and colorful fruit in autumn. The fruits often persist throughout winter. Numerous hybrid cultivars have been selected, of which Everest and Red Sentinel have gained the Royal Horticultural Society's Award of Garden Merit. Other varieties are dealt with under their species names. Some crabapples are used as rootstocks for domestic apples to add beneficial characteristics. For example, varieties of baccata, also called Siberian crab, rootstock is used to give additional cold hardiness to the combined plant for orchards in cold northern areas. They are also used as pollinizers in apple orchards. Varieties of crabapple are selected to bloom contemporaneously with the apple variety in an orchard planting, and the crabs are planted every 6th or 7th tree, or limbs of a crab tree are grafted onto some of the apple trees. In emergencies, a bucket or drum bouquet of crabapple flowering branches are placed near the beehives as orchard pollinizers. See also fruit tree pollination. Crabapples are small and sour-tasting, and visually resemble a small apple, particularly some apples known as the lady apple, also known as poomdapi, lady's finger, wax apple and Christmas apple. Uses: crabapple fruit is not an important crop in most areas, being extremely sour and woody, and is rarely eaten raw for this reason. In some Southeast Asian cultures they are valued as a sour condiment, sometimes eaten with salt and chili pepper, or shrimp paste. Some crabapples varieties are an exception to the reputation of being sour, and can be very sweet, such as the chestnut cultivar. Crabapples are an excellent source of pectin, and their juice can be made into a ruby-colored preserve with a full, spicy flavor. A small percentage of crab apples in cider makes a more interesting flavor. As Old English wergilu, the crab apple is one of the 9 plants invoked in the pagan Anglo-Saxon 9 herbs charm, recorded in the 10th century. Applewood gives off a pleasant scent when burned, and smoke from an applewood fire gives an excellent flavor to smoked foods. It is easier to cut when green. Dry applewood is exceedingly difficult to carve by hand. It is a good wood for cooking fires because it burns hot and slow, without producing much flame. Because of the plentiful blossoms and small fruit, crabapples are popular for use in bonsai culture. Species: cultivars, Melissa, Moulansid or Profusion crabapple. References: Germplasm Resources Information Network, Malus, Flora of China, Malus, Virginia Cooperative Extension, Disease-Resistant Crabapples archived February 8, 2007 at the Wayback Machine, the PRI Disease-Resistant Apple Breeding Program, a cooperative among Purdue University, Rutgers University, and the University of Illinois.